From the air, our cities appear as concrete jungles, and they have indeed become quite literally jungles for some animals who have adapted their wildlife lifestyle to our urban. These animals learn to navigate their life in the somewhat controlled chaos of our concrete blocks. Endless traffic of cars and overwhelming amount of people always in hurry somewhere. People who are late to work, school, to meet friends and their dates. Who are these animals that you receive your doorbell camera notifications about? How did they adapt to this wild change and manage to strive in it? In this video, we will discuss habitat and nesting adaptations, dietary shifts, physiological adaptations, ecological role of urban wildlife, public perception and adaptation. Pigeons, for instance, are descendants of cliff-dwelling ancestors, have found a striking parallel in our city buildings. The towering structures with their ledges and crevices provide the perfect substitute for the rocky cliffs that their forebears favored for nesting and roosting. Some species, like the peregrine falcon, have even taken to nesting on skyscrapers, capitalizing on the height and safety they provide. While some may still nest in tree hollows, urban squirrels have also been known to cozy up in attic spaces or construct their drays in the eaves of buildings. They've even been spotted using discarded materials like newspaper or plastic bags to line their nests. Urban environments offer a plethora of hiding spots for small mammals like rats and mice. In addition to sewers and underground tunnels, these rodents may seek refuge in the labyrinthine corridors of subway stations, finding shelter among the hustle and bustle of commuters and train tracks. In cities with extensive underground infrastructure, animals like rabbits and groundhogs may carve out burrows beneath sidewalks or green spaces. These subterranean sanctuaries provide protection from predators and the elements, allowing these animals to thrive in the urban landscape without ever seeing the light of day. Naturally, when we speak about dietary adaptations of wildlife in urban environment, one might think about raccoons throwing contents of organic waste bins all around driveway. While raccoons' natural diet consisted of fruits, nuts, and occasional crayfish, they quickly realized that humans throw away plenty of food that they can eat. Coyotes and urban foxes do raid garbage bins and any pet food they could lay their eyes on. However, their natural diet of small rodents tends to take over sometimes, and they would prey on small pets. Squirrels staying true to their diet of nuts and seeds, but commonly find them in bird feeders that we set up in a hope to attract birds and wake up to their song. Pigeons, naturally eating seeds and fruits, have found comfort in discarded popcorn and bread, commonly hovering around benches in parks where people would throw them some bread. Anecdotally, they more often can be found around fast food joints' patios, where they snack on leftover burgers and fries. Naturally, as abundance of pigeons in cities is undisputed, their predators, falcons, thrive there as well. And of course, we can't not mention small rodents, rats and mice, who thrive on scraps of our food. Most wildlife on our list is commonly active during day, roaming plains and forests. Once shift to urban environment occurred, they quickly realized that something had to change. Humans, as you might know, most active during day, so there is a problem. Pretty much all urban wildlife has shifted to nocturnal lifestyle in order to avoid interactions with us. Their natural instincts guiding them to roam from backyard to backyard, from flower gardens to shrubs, hiding in any leftover nature we left and planted, often resorting to man-made covers they have available. Raccoons, skunks, mice, pigeons, and others are commonly viewed as annoying pests that we have to battle with almost daily. Keep in mind, it is important to know that this is a mutually beneficial relationship. Certain urban wildlife species serve as natural pest controllers, helping to manage populations of rodents and insects. Birds of prey like hawks and owls, along with carnivorous mammals such as foxes and raccoons, help regulate pest populations, reducing the need for chemical pesticides in urban areas. Birds and mammals aid in seed dispersal by consuming and transporting seeds to different areas within the city, while pollinators like bees, butterflies and birds aid in pollinating urban plants including trees, flowers and crops. Scavengers play a crucial role in reducing waste accumulation and maintaining sanitation in urban areas. But perhaps most importantly, let's not forget about the positive impact of city-dwelling animals on our mental health and our reconnection with nature. In the busy city life, it's easy to feel disconnected from the natural world. However, encounters with urban wildlife can provide a much-needed reminder of the beauty and wonder of nature right on our doorsteps. Research has shown that spending time in green spaces and observing wildlife can significantly reduce stress levels, improve mood, and enhance overall well-being. Just a simple walk in a park, watching birds flutter or squirrels scurry about, can bring a sense of peace and relaxation. These interactions with urban wildlife offer a break from our daily routines and help us feel more grounded and connected to the world around us. While it is still important to monitor wildlife population in our cities, and don't let it go out of control, they are an important aspect of the artificial ecosystem that we created. Wild parks and reservation areas becoming more common in newly developed areas, giving animals a more natural habitat and opportunity to feed diet they were always meant to eat. Feeding wildlife is always discouraged and oftentimes is fine. To neutralize negative effects that they bring, quite a few important steps were made. We have designed somewhat effective raccoon-proof garbage bins and found a way to make our attics inaccessible to them, as well as created squirrel-proof bird feeders. Inevitably, human activity ever expands to natural homes of the animal kingdom. If it can't be stopped, we must make sure to give plenty of space and opportunities for animals to thrive among us, as if each of us was a Disney princess. Cheers. It's clear that the presence of wildlife in our cities is more than just a fascinating phenomenon. It's a vital component of our urban ecosystems. From raccoons and pigeons to coyotes and squirrels, these resilient creatures have adapted in incredible ways to thrive alongside us in the concrete jungle. As our cities continue to grow, it's essential that we embrace coexistence and work towards creating environments where both humans and wildlife can flourish. By supporting wildlife-friendly practices and conservation efforts, we can ensure a brighter future for urban biodiversity. If you liked video, you know what to do. Cheers.